Have you ever met someone, perhaps a friend, a mentor, or even a romantic partner who, long after they've left the room, you simply cannot forget? Someone whose mere presence elevates the conversation, and whose absence leaves a profound, almost magnetic void. It's not about their wealth, their looks, or their status. It's about a deeply rooted quality, a substance that marks them as truly, fundamentally unforgettable. If you've struggled to forge that kind of lasting impact, if you felt like you're blending into the background of 1,000 fleeting connections, then stop. You're in the right place. Because today we're not just talking about being memorable, we're uncovering the ancient, powerful secrets of the Stoics, specifically the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, to transform you into that man. This isn't just self-help. This is a blueprint for building a lasting legacy in the hearts and minds of everyone you meet, especially in your love life. You will not want to miss the final 2 suggestions. They are the cornerstones of this entire philosophy. But before we dive into the deep end of Stoic mastery, do me a favor. If you're ready to stop being a man and start being the man, hit that like button right now. And if you want to keep unlocking the wisdom of the ancients to master the modern world, subscribe and turn on notifications. Let's change your life starting right now. At Act 1, the foundation, the unforgettable man's core. Transition to a visual of an ancient Roman bust or a scroll, then back to the speaker in a well-lit, calm setting. The music softens. To understand the unforgettable man, we must first understand the man who shaped emperors, Marcus Aurelius. His writings, the Meditations, were not for public consumption. They were a personal diary, a guide for building an unshakable inner character. He didn't preach a list of external do's and don'ts. He forged a character so solid, it naturally expressed 6 unforgettable qualities. Let's start with the 6 unforgettable things that define the man you never forget. The 6 unforgettable things. 1, he honors his word, integrity, and action. We all know people who promise the world and deliver a pamphlet. The unforgettable man? He's the opposite. Marcus Aurelius once wrote about the importance of being true to yourself. This isn't just about authenticity. It's about congruence. If he says he'll call, his hand is reaching for the phone. If he commits to a vision, he becomes its most devoted servant. The story. Think of Lysander. He was a young entrepreneur whose first 2 ventures collapsed. Financiers avoided him. But there was one investor, an older man, who kept funding him quietly. Why? Because when Lysander's first company failed, he spent 3 years working 2 jobs just to pay back every single small creditor, even when he was under no legal obligation. He lost the business, but he cemented his unforgettable integrity. That investor said that the business was a gamble, but the man is gold. 2, he never confuses obstacles with defeats, unwavering resilience. Life is a siege. The difference is how you handle the battering ram. Marcus Aurelius's most famous maxim is that the obstacle is the way. The man you never forget doesn't complain about the mud. He uses it to firm his grip. When a date cancels last minute, he doesn't spiral. He uses the extra time for deep, focused work or a moment of reflection. He treats every setback, from a business loss to a relationship challenge, not as a sign to quit, but as a lesson to pivot. He possesses radical self-sufficiency, the inner citadel. The unforgettable man doesn't need your validation to stand tall. This is the Stoic concept of the inner citadel. He is self-contained. He loves company, but he doesn't need it. When you interact with him, you feel the depth of his character, not the desperate grasp for approval. This quality, especially in a relationship, is magnetic. A partner knows he chooses them out of genuine affection, not out of fear of being alone. This freedom from need is the very thing that makes others want to be near him. Act 2, The Emperor's Guide, 10 Suggestions for Character. A thoughtful pause. The speaker shifts perspective from the external actions to the internal mindset. Now that we've established the core identity, integrity, resilience, self-sufficiency, let's layer in the 10 suggestions from Marcus Aurelius that forge this character. These are the daily practices that chisel the forgettable away, leaving only the masterpiece. The 10 Marcus Aurelius suggestions for an unforgettable man. 1. Practice the view from above, perspective. Every morning he imagines the universe, his country, his city, and finally himself. This instantly shrinks his petty problems to their actual size. He doesn't sweat the small stuff because he actively seeks a cosmic perspective. Ooh, remember you are dying. Urgency. Aurelius constantly reminds himself, you could leave life right now. This isn't morbid. It's clarifying. The unforgettable man doesn't procrastinate on being kind, on saying I love you, or on pursuing his purpose. His urgency makes his actions sharp and meaningful. The true man needs no witness, virtue for its own sake. He doesn't do good things for praise or a public post. He acts virtuously because it is the right thing to do. When you meet him, you sense the genuine nature of his character because it's not for show. But reject the taint of external opinion, freedom. Aurelius taught that external praise or criticism is noise. The unforgettable man has done the difficult work of defining his own values. He is immune to gossip and unswayed by the latest fads. He is a rock in a stormy sea of popular opinion. Accept the unchangeable, peace. He knows the difference between what he can control, his effort, his judgment, and what he cannot, the weather, other people's decisions. He accepts the latter with a tranquil mind, saving his energy for meaningful action. This is the source of his famous calm demeanor. 6. Do not waste time on what others say. Focus. His time is his most precious resource. He avoids drama, gossip, and frivolous arguments. When he engages, it's with purpose. His focused attention is rare and therefore unforgettable. When he talks to you, you feel like you are the only person in the world. 7. Be kind even when unreciprocated. Magnanimity. He understands that others' flaws are often due to ignorance. He practices empathy. If someone wrongs him, he doesn't seek revenge. He seeks to understand, then he moves on. This high-level response is so rare it defines him. 8. Judge nothing before examining it. Reason. He doesn't leap to conclusions. When faced with a challenging person or situation, he pauses, he reasons, and he reserves judgment until he has the facts. His cool-headed objectivity is an anchor for others. Already the unforgettable magnetism. The music swells slightly again. This is the payoff, the most powerful points, especially relevant to the audience's relationships. We've covered the 8 foundational habits. Now for the 2 cornerstones. These are the final 2 suggestions from Marcus Aurelius that, when combined with the first 6 qualities, don't just make you a better man, they make you the man she or anyone will never forget. 9. Be useful to humanity. Purpose. Aurelius saw man as a social being, made for cooperation. The unforgettable man is operating from a strong sense of purpose that benefits not just himself, but others. This isn't just his job. It's his calling. When you are around a man who is actively, meaningfully pursuing a worthy goal, he exudes a gravitational pull. He's not coasting. He's creating. 10. Do not expect life to be perfect. Acceptance and gratitude. This is the secret weapon, especially in love. The man you never forget does not carry a running scorecard against life or his partner. He doesn't expect eternal bliss. He knows life is difficult, messy, and imperfect. But in that imperfection, he practices profound gratitude for the good he does have. The love life context. When challenges inevitably arise in a relationship, he doesn't bolt or blame. He faces it with the quiet dignity of a man who knew friction was part of the journey. He accepts his partner's flaws just as he accepts his own. This radical, non-demanding acceptance is the rarest, most cherished quality a person can possess. It builds a sanctuary, an unshakable place of trust. This is the man who changes your love life. Conclusion. The man who does these 6 things. Quick summary of the original 6 points and the 10 suggestions linking them back to the core story. Do you see the pattern? The man who is unforgettable isn't trying to be cool, rich, or famous. He's simply mastered the art of being himself. A self forged in the relentless, rational fire of Stoicism. He does these 6 things. Honors his word, integrity. Sees obstacles as lessons, resilience. Needs no validation, self-sufficiency. Acts with a clear purpose, usefulness. Practices radical acceptance, peace. Gives his full focused attention, focus. Start practicing these principles today. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The man you will become is the man you start building right now. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time. Video cuts sharply to black.